Something strange is happening in the universe. And Virgo, it's all pointing at you. The signs are no longer subtle. They're loud, vivid, undeniable. You've felt the restlessness. You've seen the numbers. You've heard the whispers in your dreams. This isn't a coincidence. It's a cosmic warning wrapped in a millionaire prophecy. There are 5 powerful signals that have been following you, and if you've noticed even one of them, your destiny is about to shift in ways no one around you will understand. But here's the twist. Most people will ignore these signs and lose everything. The question is, will you pay attention before it's too late? Because the last sign will reveal something the world was never meant to hear. 1. A sudden shift in your daily routine. And it feels unshakably right. Something has changed, and if you're a Virgo, you've already felt it. It's that quiet nudge, that strange electric tug in your gut. You're not sure where it came from, but it's there, lurking in your mornings, echoing in your nights. You're waking up earlier than usual. You're staying up late not to waste time, but because your mind is racing, hungry, lit up with something new. And let's be real, this isn't just some random lifestyle change. This is the universe rewiring your frequency. You've been chosen for something, and that something is bigger than you've ever imagined. Right now, the stars are shifting, energy is realigning, and it's pointing directly at you, Virgo. But here's the thing, this isn't a comfort zone moment. Millionaires aren't born when everything is calm and predictable. They're born in chaos, in pressure, in the wild, soul-shaking feeling that something huge is coming, and you need to prepare. That restlessness you feel, that urge to change your routine, that sudden burst of motivation to do better, be sharper, think faster. It's not a phase, it's not burnout, it's divine disruption. Because the old version of you, it can't come where you're going. You're not just adjusting your schedule, you're aligning with your wealth destiny. Time is collapsing right now. What should have taken you 10 years could take 10 weeks. If, and only if, you listen. Listen to the pulse in your chest. Listen to the shifts in your behavior. Because these aren't just habits, they're codes, millionaire codes being downloaded into your spirit. You might not fully understand it now, but when May 15th hits, everything will make sense. You'll look back and realize this wasn't about changing your life. It was about unlocking your next life. So here's the real question. Will you ignore the signs like most people do? Will you brush off that strange feeling, that whisper in your soul? Or will you rise? Because this, right here, is your test. This is your moment, and trust me, every successful Virgo had this exact feeling before their breakthrough. You're not watching this by accident. You didn't stumble on these words by luck. You were called, and now the universe is watching. Your energy is shifting. Your habits are evolving. The blueprint is unfolding. This is your portal, a limited time opening, a once-in-a-lifetime realignment. And if you walk through it, Virgo, you won't just change your life, you'll rewrite your legacy. So let this be your wake-up call. Let this be your proof that something bigger is guiding you. Because what's coming next in this message might just be the final piece you've been waiting for. Stay till the end, don't blink. And whatever you do, don't scroll away. Your breakthrough is closer than you think, and the next sign might just blow your mind. Tell me in the comments. Have you felt this shift too? Are strange routines pulling you somewhere you can't explain? The universe is listening. 2. You're attracting unusual conversations, and they all point toward abundance. Have you noticed the shift in the air lately, Virgo? You're minding your business, and suddenly someone brings up stocks. A friend who never talks about money suddenly says, "Hey, have you ever thought about starting something of your own?" A podcast you're casually listening to drops a line that hits you right in the gut. Almost like it was meant just for you. This is no accident. This isn't just small talk. This is cosmic communication in disguise. The universe doesn't always speak in lightning bolts. Sometimes it uses whispers. disguised as conversations, disguised as coincidences, disguised as people who think they're just making casual remarks. But Virgo, you are no longer on a casual path. You are on the frequency of fortune. And that frequency, it attracts abundance language. These moments where money, success, or business enter your space aren't random. They're breadcrumbs, scattered carefully, intentionally, to see if you'll follow them. You're being tuned like a spiritual satellite. And now you're picking up signals that most people can't even hear. Why? Because you're ready. The millionaire version of you is already listening, already watching, already aligning, and every word you're now hearing is a seed being planted. Let's break it down. Why is this happening now? Because May 15th is not just another date, it's a cosmic checkpoint, a doorway, and only those who've been paying attention will walk through it. That sudden money talk from your Uber driver, that unexpected investment tip from your cousin, that one sentence from a stranger that made you stop in your tracks, that's the universe saying, your time is coming, don't miss it. But here's the twist, these conversations, they don't sound magical at first, that's the trick. They sound ordinary, but they carry extraordinary power. Because when you listen closely, you realize you're not just hearing about money, you're being activated. These words are shaping your subconscious. They're rewiring your beliefs. They're pulling your mindset out of survival and into sovereignty. Virgo, don't brush it off. Don't say, that was weird, and move on. Stop. Write it down. Replay it in your head. Ask yourself, why did I hear that? Why now? Because the universe is watching, waiting to see if you'll notice the signs, waiting to see if you're ready to rise. This is how the millionaire timeline begins. Not with a windfall, but with a whisper, a clue, a trail of cosmic breadcrumbs laid at your feet. Will you follow them, or will you let them blow away in the wind like forgotten words? Right now, you're being spoken to, not through dreams, not through visions, but through the people around you, the conversations you overhear, the quotes that hit you like lightning. This is your moment to tune in and rise up, because if you can catch the message hidden inside the noise, you'll discover the path to gold was always being drawn right under your nose, but only the awakened Virgo sees it. And something tells me that's you. The next message might be even stronger, even weirder, even more direct. And if you're hearing this now, that means the next shift is already on its way. Tell me in the comments. What strange money conversation have you heard lately? What line stuck in your mind and refused to leave? Don't ignore it, because the next words you hear might just be the one that unlocks your millionaire breakthrough. 3. You're feeling restless, but it's not anxiety, it's acceleration, Virgo. Do you feel that strange electricity under your skin lately? That uneasy buzz in your chest? That constant low-key itch for something bigger? You're not broken. You're not panicking. You're not anxious. You're activating. This isn't fear. This is acceleration. The universe has quietly flipped a switch inside you. And now your soul is racing ahead of your body. Because your destiny is trying to catch up with you. You're restless because you're being pulled towards something massive, pulled out of your current life and into a future reality that's vibrating with wealth, purpose, and divine alignment. This isn't some random emotional wave. This is energy intelligence. It's your internal compass screaming, "Get ready, something is coming," and it is. May 15th is not just a date on the calendar, it's a cosmic checkpoint, a deadline the universe set for your breakthrough. And right now, every fibre of your being is trying to prepare you. But here's the twist most people miss. This kind of restlessness doesn't come with instructions. It doesn't spell things out, it just pushes you. That push, that tightness in your chest, that fire that won't let you sleep, that's wealth energy building pressure. It's like a dam about to burst. And if you don't do something about it, it turns into confusion. But if you ride it, it turns into gold. This feeling is your launch sequence. It's not meant to make you comfortable. It's meant to make you move. Opportunities are aligning behind the scenes. They haven't shown up yet, but they're circling, they're watching, waiting for one thing: your readiness. And this energy in your body is your cosmic readiness test. Will you freeze up and miss the gate? Or will you rise, breathe through the pressure, and step boldly into the timeline that was always meant for you? Millionaires don't sit still. They feel the internal storm and run toward it, because deep down they know the storm is the signal, and the signal is the shift. Virgo, this is your shift. So don't numb it. Don't dismiss it as just stress. This is a sacred fire in your bones, and it's demanding that you trust it. Wake up earlier, write that crazy idea down, make that call, take the risk. Because if you ignore this calling, if you pretend it's just another day, you'll miss the door that only opens once in a lifetime. But if you follow it, if you obey the pull, if you act with heart-thundering faith, you'll be standing in a new world by May 15th, one where the numbers in your bank account finally match the power in your spirit. This is your millionaire pressure point. Don't mistake it for chaos, it's your initiation. So, Virgo, are you feeling this fire? Is your soul racing ahead of your reality? Tell me in the comments, because if this energy is burning inside you, then your wealth timeline has already begun. And what's coming next will make the ground beneath your old life disappear. For a mysterious opportunity has appeared, but it feels too big to be true. Virgo, has something shown up lately that feels way too big for you? An unexpected message, a wild idea, a conversation or offer that made your heart skip, just for a second? It felt unreal, didn't it? Like it wasn't meant for you, like it belonged in someone else's life. Someone bolder, someone richer. Let me tell you the truth. That too big to be true moment is not a coincidence. It's not a fantasy. It's your miracle wrapped in mystery. The universe doesn't drop miracles fully unwrapped. It hides them. It disguises them as risks, gambles, and maybe this is crazy moments. And that's what you're facing right now. This isn't an ordinary opportunity. This is a cosmic door, one that doesn't knock twice. But here's the catch. It won't come with a map. It won't come with guarantees. It won't beg you to take it. In fact, it might even scare you. And that fear, that hesitation in your chest, that's the sign it's real. You're not scared because it's wrong. You're scared because it's big. It's loud. It's life-altering. And it's meant to expand you. Virgo, the opportunity you're holding in your hands right now, it didn't show up by accident. You manifested it. You called it in through late-night prayers, private journal entries, silent wishes whispered into the stars. And now, it's here. Not fully formed, not crystal clear, but waiting for your courage to match its size. Here's the divine truth. The universe never sends you what you're ready for. It sends you what will force you to grow into your greatness. And that's what this is. A test, a portal, a leap that looks insane until you land. But timing is everything. There's a window and it's already closing. By May 15th, this door will lock. Not because it's punishing you, but because miracles have a rhythm. And this rhythm won't wait forever. You must act while the magic is hot, while the stars are aligned, while your spirit is whispering, this is the one. Let me ask you something, Virgo. When you think about this opportunity, does your chest tighten? Do your palms sweat? Do you feel an ache in your bones that says, I need to try this even if I fail? That's not fear, that's fate knocking. And if you let this pass by because it felt too big, you'll spend the next decade wondering why nothing ever changed. But if you bet on yourself, if you say yes to the thing that scares you most, you'll look back on this exact moment and say, that was the beginning of everything. This isn't just an offer. This isn't just an idea. This is your millionaire moment, dressed like a question mark. So don't overthink it. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for a guarantee. Your higher self already sees how this ends. Wealth, legacy, a life that feels like magic, but only if you're bold enough to say, I choose this, I choose me. So Virgo, what opportunity just showed up in your life that feels too wild to be real? Tell us in the comments, because once you speak it, you start to claim it. And get ready, because the next sign will make everything click. 5. Your dreams have turned vivid, and they're hiding the blueprint, Virgo. Have your nights become louder than your days? Have your dreams started glowing like fire? Do they feel so real that you wake up sweating, heart pounding, eyes wide open? This is no random sleep pattern. This is no ordinary dream. This is the cosmic blueprint, and it's being handed to you, because every strange colour you see, every repeated symbol, every face, location, number, whisper, it's not nonsense, it's navigation. The universe doesn't just talk to you when you're awake. It screams in the silence of sleep. And Virgo, right now, you are one of the chosen few who has been given access to the sacred channel, a place where the veil is thin, where spirit and matter meet, where wealth, wisdom and warning all flow through your subconscious like a secret code. And here's what makes it even more shocking. Every sign we've talked about so far, they've all been leading to this moment. That strange restlessness in your chest, it was preparing you to feel the dream before it came. Those odd conversations about money, they were echoing what you're about to see in your sleep. That mysterious opportunity that felt too big to be true, you're going to dream the next step. Because dreams aren't just dreams right now, they're downloads. And these downloads don't come to everyone, only to those on the verge of becoming limitless. You'll know the moment it happens. You'll wake up with a word in your mouth you didn't say. You'll remember a symbol you've never seen before. You'll write down a number and later realize it's a code. This is not fantasy. This is the Millionaire Matrix, and you've been plugged in. And here's the most intense part. Sometime before May 15th, you will dream of something that feels unshakably real. You'll feel like you were there, like you were being told something urgent, like the dream was breathing, alive and watching you back. Don't dismiss that dream, because inside it there will be a key, a location, a name, a phrase, a face, or a choice. One single piece of data that will feel too strange to ignore. That's the treasure map. That's the final puzzle piece. That's the prophecy of wealth being handed to you in purest form. But here's the twist. Only the awakened will recognize it. Only those with brave hearts will follow it. Only those who write it down will unlock the reward. So ask yourself right now, Virgo, are you watching your dreams like movies? Or are you decoding them like scriptures? Because this isn't just the final point. This is the reason all the other signs have shown up. This is where everything clicks. The restlessness, the money talk, the giant opportunity, the whispers of destiny, all of it has been leading you here, to this secret door hidden inside your dreams. It's no longer about watching your life, it's about waking up in the middle of it and realizing you're being guided step by step. Your dream state has become your cosmic classroom, but you're not just a student anymore. You're about to become the master. Now listen closely, because what comes next will change everything. Now the time has come to know that secret sadhana, but this sacred practice will be available only to those who comment below, I am ready. This is not a mantra for everyone. Only the ones who are spiritually awake will be granted the next piece. And remember, in the next video, a secret will be revealed that has never been spoken before. Not in books, not in temples, not in any ritual, because this knowledge was reserved for the few who showed they were ready. So tell the universe now, say it loud, say it proud. I am ready. And wait, because what's coming next will leave you speechless. But this was just the beginning. What you saw today were signs, coded whispers from the universe. But in the next video, I will reveal a celestial phenomenon so rare, so spiritually charged, that it doesn't just change your bank account. It will shift your soul into a completely new dimension. A doorway is about to open, and only those who are aware will even see it. Thank you for walking this path with me, Virgo. This moment is no accident. You were meant to hear this. You were chosen to feel this. Now tell me in the comments which sign hit you the hardest, and more importantly, are you ready for what's coming next? Because what's coming isn't just information, it's transformation. The next video won't just speak to your mind, it will shake your spirit, so stay tuned because your millionaire awakening has only just begun. Let's meet again on the other side of destiny. ***.